Have you ever wondered how well the Doiz would do as NFL superstars? Well, do I have the video for you? I lovingly created the Doiz in Madden 23 and started up a franchise mode just to see how we would fare as rookies in the 2022-2023 season. The initial plan was to take over the Lions franchise and get them to their first Super Bowl. However, I ran into a few issues trying to get that all set up, so I just changed my mind. Thankfully, that was the last of the technical issues I'd run into, right?
Wait. Where's what? Hang on. I'll be right back. Alright, so I don't think there is a option to use custom, what are they called? Custom players in a fantasy draft. So, I've got an easy way to fix this. To make it like we're a rebuilding team, I'm not going to pick one of these guys. I'm going to pick some of these guys. But yeah, I'm going to go with a 50 guy. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change these first 7 picks into us, Doiz. So it doesn't really matter who I pick, but hey, he's starting this weekend, so why not take Bryce Perkins? What do I need tight end? What? Yeah, so Sam's not here, Kane's not here. But if I go to wide receivers, it's me. Yeah, I'm number 13. Fuck it, I am. That is me.
With the next pick,
Cool.
the Miami Dolphins are
That's a
on the
sexy
clock.
pick. I'm very confused as to why only a few players are in here. If I look at, what did I put him on? The Lions. I do see the issue here.
So, let's introduce you to the guys. Tom. Tom is a defensive tackle, as this man is someone who takes on any challenger head on. Usually this resulted in a yellow card or something, as the football he was playing involved that black and white round ball instead of the brown hand egg, but that was something that we would need up the front. Hamish. While I was very tempted to make Hamish the kicker, sort of like a Rodrigo Blankenship 2.0, I thought it would be even funnier for the man who gets closer to the ground when he jumps as one of our cornerbacks. Imagine if the Bengals had him marking Cooper Kupp in the Super Bowl instead of Eli Apple. Brad. The funny ha-ha jokes continue here, as Brad is our tight end. Thankfully, you are not required to have a tight end to play tight end. He has also shown this year to have a thing for rookie tight ends, such as Greg Dulcich, Trey McBride, Isaiah Likely, Daniel Bellinger, and Jelani Woods. Also, his elite blocking ability is another reason why he is perfect as our tight end. Liam. Liam is a very tall lad, so why not put him in as a wide receiver? He towers over the opposing defense, easily catching those high balls. Sam. Sam is our best choice for a strong boy running back, with Brad in the tight end role. Brooke. Basically the same as Liam, sticking our tall lads out at wide receiver. While his experience with sprinting at a high school level could have been great for a running back, Brooke is also quite clumsy, once having severely sprained his ankle in a shot-put divot, ruling out that role for him. Kane. Kane was the first player to be given a role, as the future quarterback of the Lions. Obviously things changed and we ended up with a different team, but he remained our leader under centre. His biggest strength is smoking the defense with his high balls. The first thing I did after creating all of the guys was to select a team. As I mentioned before, I did want to use the Lions, but instead I decided to trust a randomizer to give us a team.
So as you can see here, I've got all of the NFL teams, all 32 of them. And I'm just going to click on randomize, and whatever team comes up number 1 will be our team for this franchise mode. Alright, randomize. Alright, it's the Dolphins. So that means we are going to be the Miami Dolphins.
Next up was the draft. This was going to be a complete overhaul, thus I did a fantasy draft. With the first 7 picks of the draft, I picked up us Doiz, and then let the computer auto-pick our remaining team. Although, there might have been a couple of pickups before the season began that were important for our team.
Special teams. We don't have a kicker, we don't have a punter. Anyway, I've got to go pick up a kicker and a punter. You know, very essential players to my team. Anyway, let's kick up a kicker and a punter. Well, I'm picking up Hecker as my punter. I don't care that it's over $1 million to get a punter. As for kicker, maybe I go for, I don't know, maybe, do I want to go, ooh, Graham Gano could be good. Dustin Hopkins, ooh. Boys, I think we may have our kicker right here.
Finally, our season was about to begin. Our first game was against the New England Patriots. And while things looked promising at first, it wasn't too long until the wheels fell off.
Wait, I just realised us saying Sam's name as Hunt. This is crazy. Oh, Kane going to throw now. Kane got a lot of time. Sends it downfield and pick. God, channeling his inner Detroit's Lion there, huh? Interception, the first drive of the game.
That's okay though, because a couple of great passes to Liam and then to Brad got us into the red zone. Surely we'll score a touchdown from here, right?
But you have to admit, we're in pretty good condition right now. We're first and goal on the 1 yard line. Kane hands it off to Sam, but he is brought down before he gets to the line. That's okay. We're still second and goal. Let's see what we can do with this play. Kane once again hands it off. This time it is to the man, the myth, the legend, Kyle Juszczyk for 1 yard. Alright, we're third and goal now. Offloads it to what looks like Kyle Juszczyk again. Yep, Kyle Juszczyk loses a yard there, and it is now fourth and goal. Be interested to see if we go for it as well, considering the Patriots also went on 4th and 1. The only difference being it's now 4th and 2. Technically 4th and goal, but still 4th and 2. And we're going for the field goal. Kick is good, and 3 points are up.
Third time's the charm, right?
We're going to need Kane to lead us up the field here. Alright, Kane's going back to throw. Oh no, and he's fumbled the ball. And it's recovered for the Patriots. And that is going to be a fumble recovered for 6. This is not turning out to be a great game for the Miami Dolphins.
This is going to be a long season, isn't it? After this exciting first half, the second one was quite quiet until, on 4th and 11, Kane pulled out some magic.
Despite having time, he still threw while moving, and that really affected his accuracy. It is 4th and 11, and once again, the Miami Dolphins are going for it. Kane's got the ball. He's looking for a man. And he throws the ball, and it is intercepted in the end zone by the Patriots. Another interception for Greg Newsome. That might be the game there, folks.
Okay, so it would have been magic if he had thrown to the Dolphins player, not the Patriots player. The final score of our opening game was 21-3, with the Patriots just running out the clock after that second interception. Not a great start for us, but this is only game 1. There are still 16 more to go. Our second game is against the Baltimore Ravens, and a great chance for our first win of the season. Kane has the ball, and he's ready to go.
2nd and 10, Kane looking to air out this ball. He's got a lot of time, and under pressure he throws, and it is another interception. So back-to-back interceptions from the opening drive here for Kane.
So, once again, Kane opens up his first drive with an interception. That's okay. In his first game, Ravens quarterback Justin Fields threw 3 interceptions, so maybe we can see more of that.
What can Fields do? Shocking. Fields is running. I would have never guessed. Oh my god. This is not how I want this game to start. Holy shit.
I guess that's on brand too. And if things couldn't get any worse...
From the 25-yard line, Kane offloads the ball to the running back's Hunt. And Brad has hurt himself. I do not know how, but Brad, on that play, has gone down with an injury. This could have major ramifications for our season. He is walking very gingerly there. No pun intended.
This is a big loss for our team. Not only is losing Brad a loss of a key receiver, but also one of our best blockers too.
Kane, giving himself time, and he throws another interception. Oh dear, this is not a good look for the rookie QB.
And with that, Kane now has a 0-4 touchdown to interception ratio. The Baltimore Ravens take this interception and run in a second touchdown to take the lead to 14-0.
One more good stop here though, and we'll see him back out onto the field. Fields, looking for something magical. He's seen him running, and he is obviously going for a run. And he's fumbled the ball! And he recovered the ball. 3rd and 10 here for Justin Fields. Excuse me, 3rd and 9. Fields gets the ball and hands it off to Antonio Gibson, who manages to run through the defense. Oh, but speaking of fumbles, he's fumbled the ball, and it is recovered by the Miami Dolphins.
After an initial fumble was instantly recovered by Justin Fields, the Ravens gave us a second chance to build a comeback. So, let's see how this went.
Interesting here. No huddle from the men. And oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. What are you doing?
This pick 6 took the game to 24-0 and a shutout win for the Ravens. Or so I thought.
Only 30 yards to go now for the Dolphins. He's looking deep, and he makes the pass once again. Oh my god, is this going to be the first touchdown? Is Liam Van Hyfendijk going to get the first touchdown for the Baltimore Ravens? He has not played for the Baltimore Ravens, he plays for the Miami Dolphins, and he is in for the first touchdown of the season.
And while the 2-point conversion was unsuccessful, it was good to see our first touchdown of the season. So, despite the second loss in a row, spirits were now high. Our third game was against Trey Lance's Buffalo Bills. However, this will be the first of 3 games without Brad while he recovers from a foot fracture.
So the update on the injury to tight end Brad Clark is that he has suffered a foot fracture and will be out for 3 weeks.
With our defense limiting the Bills' offense to 3 points, Kane takes the field. Hoping to improve on his now 1-5 touchdown interception rate. What the fuck?
For an interception, there's the 6th interception. But for the 3rd game in a row, the opening drive by the Miami Dolphins is intercepted.
This is now the 3rd game in a row where Kane's first drive led to an interception. This time, the Buffalo Bills managed to find the end zone and extend their lead to 10-0. With Kane a little hesitant to throw the ball now, he turns to his running back Sam. And well...
Robinson gets the ball and he offloads it to Hunt, who fumbles the ball, but it's recovered by the defense. No, it's recovered by the offense. Sure, it might have been a fumble and a loss of 7, but we still have the ball.
Thankfully, we do recover this, although we do lose quite a lot of yards here. This results in us having to punt the ball away, which then results in a Hollywood Brown touchdown, giving the Bills a 17-0 lead. Another 3-and-out situation gets the ball back to the Bills, although this time they return the favour. In fact, it takes until the 4th quarter for the next points to be scored, and even then, it's only a field goal. Kane then takes over after that, and after making his way up the field...
They're trying to strip the ball from me now? Haha, joke's on you. We have to get the ball first. And that's another first down. Oh, and he's breaking through tackles. He's breaking through another tackle. Can he get through? No, he cannot. But, oh, what a run there. An excellent run by Liam Van Dyke. No, it's Van Hyfendijk. Excuse me. Look at that. 2 broken tackles. Almost a third. An excellent field placement here for the Miami Dolphins. Only 12 yards to the end zone. Robinson looking to throw. He's running back to give himself room. And, oh my God, could you believe it? It is a touchdown.
However, it wasn't enough as Buffalo put up another field goal. And then this happened.
Kane again looking to throw, and it's a quick throw, and he manages to get the... Oh dear.
The Bills proceeded to run out the clock and then missed a field goal to win 23-7. In the Thursday night primetime game, the Dolphins took on the Bengals next. After receiving the kickoff, we make our way up the field.
He's looking to throw. And he makes the throw. Oh my God, he makes the throw. Oh my God, I got a touchdown. Yes, this is beautiful. Excellent throw there by Kane.
For the first time this year, not only did we lead after the first score, but Kane didn't throw an interception this time. After a holding call sent the Bengals back, Josh Allen found himself on 2 inches.
KJ Hamler there, the man with the reception. Big hopes for him in fantasy, and haven't really paid off. Oh, what's that? An interception from Josh Allen, and Miami Dolphins have the ball back.
Finally, an interception fell our way. Nothing came of this, however, as we punted the ball away. From this, Josh Allen found Austin Eckler for a touchdown to level the scores. But don't worry, as we still had an ace up our sleeves.
I'm still in absolute shock, though, that Josh Allen had the balls to perform a 360 no-scope. And Sam's breaking through. Sam is free. Sam might just go all the way for the touchdown. Look at that. Not even a minute, and the Miami Dolphins take back the lead. An excellent run there by Sam.
Once again, we found ourselves in the lead. However, Josh Allen found KJ Hamler to level the scores just before the half. Slowly but surely, the Dolphins began to make their way back down the field again.
Kane was obviously looking for the quick pick up and throw there. However, his wide receiver is not ready. What can he do now? Well, he can obviously just throw the ball off to Liam Van Hyfendijk, who fumbles and has lost the ball. Bengals recover. Oh no, not this. This is not what the Miami Dolphins needed right now. And now that they've got the... Ooh, boys, we have a booth review. We are going upstairs to see if this was a tackle or if it was a fumble. And it is ruled that the player was grounded before he lost control of the ball.
From the overturned call, Kane did the only thing he knew how to do.
Kane looking to throw. He's got time. He evades the defender. Shit. He didn't evade that defender though. Interception in the end zone, just giving the ball back to the Bengals.
With the scores tied at 14-all, it was now the Bengals' time to make their way down the field. We then find ourselves at 3rd and 4.
Once again, scores are both 14-all. However, the Cincinnati Bengals are only 19 yards away from the end zone. 3rd and 4. Offloads it to Eckler once more, and he cannot make it. He is brought down for a 1-yard gain. And the Cincinnati Bengals will take a first time out. The Cincinnati Bengals will take their first time out. And it seems like they're going for the field goal here. And 3 points are good. For the first time in the game, Cincinnati Bengals take the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
So now, for the first time this game, the Dolphins find themselves behind. With 31 yards out, we now find ourselves at 3rd and 1.
35 seconds to go, and there's only 31 yards to go for the Miami Dolphins. Kane looking to throw, and he makes it. He gets the first down. I collect the ball. No, I don't. I apparently get pushed back far enough, I guess, and the Miami Dolphins will take a timeout. Miami Dolphins, 48-yard field goal attempt here to tie the game. And the kick is good.
Despite icing the kicker, we make the kick to tie the game. However, is 7 seconds too much time for Josh Allen?
Eckler brings him to the 38-yard line with 2 seconds remaining. Final play of the game. Josh Allen's waiting. Josh Allen's waiting. Josh Allen's waiting. He's got time, and he sends down the Hail Mary. Let's see who's going to get to the ball. There's a flag on the field. There's a flag. The pass is incomplete. But let's go back to the flag. Jalen Mills with the pass interference. And the Bengals from the 1 yard line. 18-yard field goal to secure the victory over the Miami Dolphins.
Yes. One mistake in the final play meant that the Bengals were able to secure the last-second win with the kick. This now sent the Dolphins to an 0-4 record. Despite the close loss last week, Kane was still heading into Week 5 with over double the interceptions to touchdowns. The Dolphins start off well and get the first score on the board again, albeit only a field goal. And then another field goal. And then after an unsuccessful first drive, Jimmy G and the Jets were looking to put some points on the board.
Jimmy G dropping back to throw. Oh no, he's fumbled the ball, he's fumbled the ball, he's fumbled the ball. Miami recover, oh my god. Oh, excellent recovery there by Van Ginkel. No, that's a tackle. And that has put the Miami Dolphins in an excellent position here. Shit, was that Tom that looked like that was Tom that stripped Jimmy G there?
This then turned into 7 points with a touchdown pass to everyone's favourite tight end, Zach Gentry? Oh right, Brad is still out with an injury. This gave the Dolphins a 13-0 lead, which they took into the half. And, after already being strip-sacked by him, Jimmy G found out what happens when he messes with Tom.
Oh, Tom there with the sack. That's his second sack of the game. They had Tom double teamed, but he breaks through both guys and gets his hands on Jimmy G.
This led to the Jets punting again, with Hamish returning the ball.
He has to punt it, even better. Well, that was just a play.
Thankfully, we did recover that, and went on to score one of the most stylish touchdowns I had ever seen.
Absolute hulking ability. Kane has got a lot of time. He's going to throw this one deep. He throws it, and it is complete, and it is a touchdown. Liam Van Hyfendijk with the excellent touchdown there.
What's more, we went for the 2 points, and now we were leading 21-0. The Jets would need something big to start the recovery from this.
Jimmy G has got a lot of time. He's dropping back, he's thinking, he's dropping back even further. He throws it into the end zone, and it is intercepted. Shades of the Miami Dolphins last week. The costly interception in the end zone.
That was not it. And instead of a potential touchdown for the Jets, the Dolphins end up with the ball. However, the Jets got the ball back and ended up scoring a touchdown to make it 21-7. This, however, is where the score stayed, despite Kane fighting his way all the way to the 13-yard line. And there we go. It's our first win of the season. Hopefully, we can continue this over to the next week. Week 6 time. And we have the 2-3 Minnesota Vikings up next, led by Justin Herbert. Let's see how we can build on our victory from last week.
Well, these incompletions are not good to see. What is good to see is that Kane seems to have that trust back in Sam again. Oh. That's not good to see. Pick 6 by Kane. In the earlier games, he struggled a lot, throwing an interception in the first drive of the game, and it seems like this game is no different.
Old habits die hard, huh? It's okay. We will get the ball right back and...
I can't wait for this video to come out, and the Van Hyfendijk will be like an old relic to the past. Fuck.
That's 2 turnovers now in the first minute for the Miami Dolphins, and has really put us on the back foot, especially after Nick Boyle scores from that drive to put Minnesota up 14-0. Things slowed down after that, and, after the 2-minute warning, the Vikings were held to a 4th and 17. They did punt the ball, but a roughing the passer call, followed by a great pass to Deontay Harty, set them up in a
Kane's
great
got
position.
48 seconds to make magic
However,
happen.
this
Let's see what he
only
can
ended
do.
up being a field goal. That's fine for them though.
He's
as they
going
led
back to throw.
17-0
He's got
heading
time.
into the
He's got
half.
time. And he makes the throw to the opposition. No, not another pick six. Kane! When I said make magic happen, I meant for the Dolphins, not for the Vikings. No!
Okay, make that 24-0 heading into the half. The second half isn't any better, and we end on a thrashing, 38-0. Putting on our nice orange pants for our Week 7 game against the Steelers, this once again gets off to a good start.
Kane's looking to throw the ball. And he gets it to Taquan Smith, who gets the touchdown! Touchdown, Miami Dolphins! Taquan Smith.
A field goal in the second puts us up by 10 before we score our next touchdown.
7 yards now for a touchdown. Kane looking to throw. He's got no one open. He's running wide. And he sends it in. He sends it. And touchdown! I got a touchdown! Touchdown, Miami Dolphins!
We are now up by 17, looking like a completely different team to the one that got thrashed last week. Must have been the orange pants. The Steelers do nail a field goal, and we go to the half 17-3 up. After a nice catch by Brad, we find ourselves in the red zone.
Alright, 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Kane gets the ball and he hands it off to Sam. Sam's through! Touchdown, Sam! Absolutely carving through the middle of the defense, and an excellent touchdown for the young running back.
With Sam's touchdown, we now lead by 3 scores. Despite being on our 3-yard line, the Steelers are unable to score in 4 plays, and after the 2-minute warning, we run down the clock. However, we are unable to get a first down. But the Steelers quarterback Jalen Hurts is unable to get the ball to anyone, and we end up winning 24-3. Next up, it's the team we were originally going to take over, the Detroit Lions. This could be considered a rivalry game, considering the allegiance of our quarterback Kane. After an early score to Josh Jacobs, Kane makes his way up the field.
I actually had a dream that had Adam Thielen in it last night. He challenged me to a scooter duel, and then I took his... Oh my god, touchdown! I was trying to tell the story of my Adam Thielen dream, and instead I've gone and scored a touchdown. Hell yeah. Getting jiggy with it.
Finally, Kane's deep balls are on show. Wait a minute. A safety and field goal later puts us up 12-7, heading into the 2-minute warning. We get close, but the Detroit defense keeps Kane out of the end zone. At least for now.
3rd and 24. Mills drops back. Oh, there's a flag on the field. But he sends this bomb long, and it is incomplete, almost picked off there. But let's see what the flag is on the field for. Holding against the offense. Oh my god, take the safety. Yes! And with that, Miami take the lead for the safety. From their own 22-yard line, Miami Dolphins have a long way to go if they want to try and get another score here. And Kane with the excellent throw to Brook. And I'm away. I'm running. He might just go all the way in for a touchdown. Touchdown number 2 for me for the game.
With his second touchdown of the game, Brook helps the Miami Dolphins go into the break with a 22-7 lead. Let's turn into the second half now.
Alright, Lions to kick off now. He'll be returned by the Miami Dolphins. And it's been a fumble. Detroit recover. This is a good start for Detroit, but not a great start for the Miami Dolphins.
Thankfully, this only cost us 3 points, which could have been a lot worse. Kane doesn't care though, as he makes his way back up the field, where we join him at 3rd and goal.
And we're going for it. We are going for it at 4 and 1. Kane, he's spinning, he throws the ball, and touchdown! Taquan Smith, I was mentioning earlier today how he's barely gotten the ball, and here he is, scoring a touchdown.
With everyone's favourite Doiz, Taquan Smith's touchdown, The Dolphins now lead by a massive 19 points. This lasts all of a couple of minutes as Lions quarterback Davis Mills launches a bomb downfield and then gets the 7 points. Even better for them, they force a punt from the Dolphins. But this is the Lions we're talking about. Nothing ever goes right for too long.
1st and 10 for the Detroit Lions. With 2 minutes 37 on the clock. But they still have all their time out. Davis Mills, he's going back, and the fumble has been recovered by the Miami Dolphins defense. However, we cannot go anywhere as that man touched me. I was just about to say that I was just about to say that Detroit are looking good to almost mount a comeback here. But the very costly fumble there by Davis Mills might have just sealed the game for the Miami Dolphins. 2 yards for the end zone. Kane dropping back. He throws the ball and it is a touchdown. Brad Clark with his first touchdown of the season. Surprised he could see through that very, very, very dark visor.
It might have taken him until 4th down, but once again, the Miami Dolphins score. This time to the tight end Brad. And despite his best efforts, Davis Mills is unable to shorten that lead as we win 36-17. Following our win, I was greeted by a nice sight when I returned to the menu.
So usually I'll start this with, once we get into the game, I'll start the recording. Well, actually I'll sync it up just before the recording begins. But we've got a weekly award here, guys. Here he is, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, Kane Robinson. 20 completions from 33 attempts, 279 passing yards, and 4 passing touchdowns. Excellent work there. He's our first player to get an award.
That's right. Kane performed so well, he got awarded the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Ironic how it came against the Lions, huh? Putting on our best and brightest orange uniforms, we head out to take on the Bears.
3rd and 7 now. He's running back, and he sends it. And it is picked up by his wide receiver. And it is a touchdown to the Miami. Yes, it's me again! Another touchdown for Brooke. That is his 3rd touchdown in 2 games.
Once again, it's the combination of Kane and Brooke who open up the scoring, giving the Dolphins the lead. However, we then run into a little bit of an issue.
Johnny Hecker, the punter here, ready to kick off. It's quite a short punt there, which, while allowing Chicago to get an extra lot of... who's that? Why are you sick? You better not be injured. Who's my number 11? It's none of my players. Oh fuck, that's my punter. Guys, why? Why are you taking out my punter?
Hopefully, this isn't that big of an injury here, as without Hecker, Blankenship will need to take the kickoffs, and in real life was cut from his team due to his poor kickoff ability. Hecker's injury is the second of 3 injuries in this first quarter, with 2 Bears players going off too. Then a 4th guy goes off in the second quarter after the Bears kick their first points of the game. But that's fine though.
27 yards now for the end zone, and Kane throws the ball, and oh my god, what an excellent catch there by Traquan Smith. He just absolutely took that out of the air, ran through the defense, and is in for the Miami Dolphins touchdown.
Another big bomb from Kane gives us another touchdown, giving us the 14-3 lead, which then grows to 17-3 by halftime.
They're going for the field goal. Oh my god, he's doinked it off the front of the post. They didn't even score there. Today has not been a good day for the Chicago Bears. My condolences if you're a Chicago Bears fan. But also, have you ever thought about, therapy?
At least this time it was only 1 doink, huh? Next half is a very low scoring affair, with only 1 field goal being scored by the Bears. They did get awfully close, but...
The Bears have been held to only 2 field goals so far. Is that about to change right here? No, it is not. Intercepted.
Once this game ended, I quickly checked on the injury report to see how bad Hecker's injury was. And well...
So, as you might be able to see here, we see that our punter is out for 3 weeks with broken ribs. That is, how you say, Not too good.
Suddenly, we're one win away from the top of our division. We just need to beat Kirk Cousins and the Browns. Quick, someone tell them this is a primetime game. After a 0-0 first quarter, the Browns take the lead with a field goal. With the end zone in sight, can we see a three-peat of the Brooke and Kane magic?
2nd and 10. Oh no, not an interception. Kane hasn't thrown one of them in a while, but instead he throws the ball straight to Stephon Gilmore.
Well, if you're going to be intercepted, at least it's to a player like Stephon Gilmore. But still, this interception not only cost the Dolphins their first potential score, but it also cost them 3 points, as the Browns notch up a second field goal. Finally, in the third quarter, the Dolphins get their first chance at points.
Well, at least we're going for a field goal this time. Still going to go for the field goal. And it is up. And it is no good there by Rodrigo. What the fuck was this? That ball barely got off the ground.
Another interception to Gilmore ends our next drive, and this one costs us not 3, not 6, not even 7, but 8 points, as Tyreek Hill gets the 2 points to go with his touchdown. With the 2-minute warning hitting, the Dolphins are within 1st and goal.
Let's see if Liam Van Huyfendijk can score a touchdown here. Miami Dolphins, Kane is throwing, Kane is throwing, Kane is going to throw. He's going to throw the ball right to the opposition, and that is probably the game right there.
With this, the Browns run out the clock and shut out the Dolphins 14-0. This loss hurts a lot, especially after the role we were on. No worries though. We head into the bye week, still second in our division, and still one win behind the Patriots after their bye this week.
Hey everyone, I'm Liam Van Dyke and I'm from the Wheels Off F1 podcast. If you think Formula One might be something you're interested in, or you want to learn a bit more about the sport, come and join our community on Twitter at Wheels Off F1. You can also check out our podcast on any of the major apps. It's under the same name. And I promise, we're not biased. We like all the teams equally, despite what I'm wearing. Come join us. I think you'll enjoy it.
Of course, the Patriots win during our bye week and now lead us by 2 wins. So, we really do need to get back on our winning ways as we take on the Texans this week. Within the first couple minutes of possession, the Texans fumble not once, but twice. However, both times they recovered the ball back. After forcing the Texans to punt, we find ourselves in 3rd and 1 territory, 6 yards out from the end zone.
Kane's going to throw it. He's going to throw a touchdown. He's throwing the touchdown to the opposition. Oh fuck, I didn't actually mean throw a touchdown like that. That is not what I meant. My lord. That, fucking Tyrann Mathieu. With the touchdown.
So, this isn't the best of starts, with the Texans taking the early 7-0 lead at the end of the first. Let's see what Kane is cooking now.
Alrighty, 1st and 10 once again. Kane's going to throw it this time. He's got a man on him. He is tackled as he throws, but he makes the pass. And who is it? Oh, it's me. 2nd and 7. Excellent block there by Sam. Holy shit. Kane throws the ball across the field, and he makes it 2. Instead, he throws it back to what looks like Sam, who runs in the touchdown. Miami Dolphins are on the board.
That's right, Kane's cooking up more than just pizza. With the scores even now, the Dolphins receive a punt from the Texans with 1:44 left in the game.
Kane's going to throw on this first down here. And what a bomb he's just thrown. He's thrown that all the way to Traquan Smith. 29 seconds on the clock now. Kane's going to throw the ball in. And throw the ball in he does. That is another touchdown for Sam. His 2nd of the day. And Miami Dolphins take the lead.
Sam picks up his 2nd touchdown today. A receiving one to go with his rushing one scored earlier. And the Dolphins head to the break, 14-7 up. The second half starts off as a battle, as we have Kane here at 3rd and 17.
3rd and long now for Kane. That's okay, he won't throw an interception here. Instead he gets the ball to his wide Never mind, it's to Sam once again for his third tutty of the day.
Sam really came through today with his hat-trick of touchdowns, netting the Dolphins a lead of 2 scores now. A third fumble, which is also recovered by the Texans, doesn't help the Texans' morale, but being at first and goal sure does.
Alright, first and goal here. I see the man that's open. Goff is thinking about it. Goff is frozen. Goff is shut down.
That probably won't help their morale either. They do manage to score a touchdown late in the fourth quarter, but they are unable to recover the onside kick, and the Dolphins win 21-14. Week 13 brings us the 49ers.
So Kane's looking to throw the ball. He's got a lot of time, and he throws an interception. Hey, remember how I said that he's ahead of the interceptions? Yeah, now it's 15-14. He had all that time. Oh, never mind. That's not his fault. That is Traquan Smith's fault there. He wanted to throw the ball to Liam, but Liam got stuck on Traquan Smith, and so couldn't get on his route, and that led to the interception.
Well, this is surely a start. Our defense manages to keep this interception to only 3 points, however. In fact, this first half is dominating by stifling defenses, with each team only managing a field goal apiece to leave the score at 6-3 heading to halftime. The 49ers then fight their way down to the Dolphins' end zone, but once again only leave with 3 points as the third quarter ends. The Dolphins find themselves in a similar situation, being first and goal but continuously being stopped.
First and goal. Oh, he fakes it, and it's to what looks like Liam Van Hyfendijk. However, he's only able to get 2 yards. Second and goal now, only 2 yards out from the end zone. Kane hands the ball off to Sam, and Sam pushes, and Sam gets 1 yard. Third and goal now. For the love of God, if we don't get this, please try and go for it. Sam gets the ball. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins. Sam Hunt.
Finally, after 28 minutes, the first touchdown is scored, putting the Dolphins ahead by 1. However, with less than 2 minutes to go, the 49ers find themselves 33 yards out, lining up a field goal.
Russ looking to cook. He's sending that one wide. Oh my God, what a breakup. That is the second most devastating breakup of my life. If I was a 49ers supporter. Anyway, the kick is up and it's no good. That might just be the game right there.
With that miss, not only do the Dolphins get the ball back, but they keep their 1 point lead. A lead that the Dolphins managed to maintain to eke out this victory. As week 14 rolls around, and the Patriots still leading our division by 1, the Dolphins are currently sitting just out of playoff contention. Our best chance right now seems to be winning our division. We are taking on the Chargers this week, who are also 6-6, but are sitting above us on the AFC table right now, qualifying for the playoffs. As it seems to be every game, this game starts with the Dolphins' defense restricting the Chargers' offense to 3 points. Wait. No, they don't. They missed the field goal. Then the ref really helps us out here.
Kane's looking, and he's sending it deep. Big bomb there. And it's intercepted. No, it's dropped twice. But there's a flag on the field.
Pass interference.
Yes, suck on that, Sullivan. Kane once again offloads it to his running back Sam, who cuts in. He breaks through the tackle, and touchdown! Sam just got knocked fucking loopy there, but touchdown, Miami Dolphins. Sam, once again, you just see the absolute vision on this man. He's about to go out wide, but he sees the gap open up, cuts in, breaks through the tackle, and dives into the end zone.
With this, the Dolphins get a nice 7-0 lead. As the first quarter draws to a close, the Chargers get a field goal to reduce their deficit to 4. After back and forth punts, we have this wild play.
Playoff. Oh, interception by Daniel Jones, you social media quarterback, you.
After that team interception, it's another 3 and out, however. Eventually, a team does score, and it's the Chargers with another field goal. With a few seconds left in the half, let's see what Kane is cooking this week.
Kane dropping back. He's got time, and he throws it out wide to the Chargers. Excellent. But it's funny, though. He threw the interception. However, he was right there to stop the player with an excellent tackle there by Kane.
Fuck's sakes, put it back in the oven, it's not ready yet. What's worse is that they turned this into a touchdown and now lead by 6. Maybe the second half will be different.
Kane dropping back now on 3rd and 7. And he throws the ball to the Chargers. And once again, the Chargers have got the ball. And in fact, they are running that in. That is a pick 6.
Well, with how the defences of both teams have been playing, this was not surprising. Although I 100% would have preferred it if it was the Dolphins who had scored there. Kane doesn't worry about this, however. He, alongside Sam, begin to build up a strong drive down the field for a field goal. This reduced the lead of the Chargers by 9, but the Dolphins still need to score at least twice more in this final quarter. And to make it worse, this is how the quarter began.
Miami Dolphins have got the ball and they're choosing to run it back. Got some decent yardage there, but there's a flag on the field, probably for holding, knowing our luck. Yep, it's another 10 yards back, and now we are starting from our own 10-yard line. Kane's going to throw the ball in this first. And that is Kane's 3rd interception of the game. Thankfully, this one was not returned for a touchdown, but the fact that they're only 10 yards out from our end zone means that it probably will end up being a touchdown, and that will be the 3rd turnover that will be ending in a touchdown.
From this point, the Chargers are firmly in the driver's seat, scoring another touchdown whilst winding the clock down. Now, the lead is by 19, and the Dolphins have 5 minutes to fix it. And if you think this couldn't get any worse...
Offloads the ball to Sam at 3rd down, and he escapes TJ Watt and is able to get the first down for the Miami Dolphins. However, oh my fucking god, Brad, why are you injured again?
The Chargers mercifully run out the clock and win the game 29-10. And suddenly, our playoff dreams are looking very unlikely. Our game against Trey Lance's Buffalo Bills is a huge one for the Dolphins. Not only is it a chance to get a win, but it's also a divisional matchup, so a win here would really help us against the Patriots if needed. So, we need a strong start here.
Anyway, first off, and it is already going well. Kane has been sacked for a loss of 9. Oh god, no, Kane. Kane just got hunted down by Hall.
Yeah, 2 sacks from his first 3 plays leave the Dolphins at 4-20. While most of the team is unhappy with how the game has started, Kane is seen sitting on the sideline with a stupid grin, laughing to himself. 420. After a missed field goal, Kane leads the team back out.
Haha, you can't get sacked if they can't catch you. Shit, he's away. He is away. Good lord. And the man that has been bullying Kane this morning is already out with an injury. Love to see it.
With one of Kane's bullies being out injured now, surely he'll be safer, right?
2nd and 8. Oh, he fakes the offload to Sam. He's looking for his man. Oh, there's the sack.
However, with that sack comes another injury. This doesn't change that much though, as the Dolphins cannot convert 3rd down, and even worse, we missed the field goal. There have been quite a few missed field goals in the last few games here, but it seems as if we're the constant here. Perhaps the general manager is having a bit of regret signing Blankenship, huh? With the Bills advancing down the field, it looks like they'll be the first team to score.
What a bullet by Trey Lance. Straight to the Miami Dolphins.
That great take from Thornhill gets us the ball back, and we proceed to just punt them the ball right back. The good news from that is that they did not score. But man, at this point, we'll need some divine intervention to get us here.
Despite this, Trey Lance has fucking 26 touchdowns. And 2 interceptions. Holy shit. I was going to say, yeah, his interception to touchdown ratio is is actually really good. But today's game has not been well at all.
Despite being injured in NFL life, real life Brad helps the team force an interception there. And another injury too. Unfortunately, this only resulted in 3 points and an injured Taylor Lewan again. Furthermore, the Bills score with a minute left, now leading 7-3. As the players come back out again, the focus is put on Sam. Today, he's only managed 40 yards from 10 carries. Surely Kane expects more out of his running back.
Alright, Sam's going 40 yards for 10 rushes. I whip out the abacus and see that, yep, 4 yards per carry is correct. Alright, 1st and 10. Kane offloads to the little running back we were talking about just before. Sam's getting away. Sam's running. Oh my God, Sam has just broken away. And Sam has just run in the touchdown for the Miami Dolphins. What a run there by Sam. I was like, oh, this is cool. He's going to get like maybe 1st down. This is looking pretty cool. And then I realized he was still going. And he was still going. Look at this here. He cuts through. And is that the double team block there by Liam? He's able to block not 1 but 2 players, giving Sam the ability to rush in. Oh my God, is it? Oh, damn it, Sam. It's 2 yards too many. The 71 yard touchdown. Fucking hell. Words are hard. Okay.
And that's the Sam we love to see. Huge statement there, scoring right off the bat and giving the Dolphins a 10-7 lead. The Bills begin to build a nice drive, and it looks like Robert Tonyan has gotten them in a good situation.
See, at this point, while it is, sad to see the Bills making their way up the field towards our end zone, the fact that, we challenged the play, oh hell yeah, and it has been overturned. Ha ha.
The Bills still score, but it's only 3 points instead of the almost guaranteed 7, levelling the scores now 10 apiece. But as yet another Bills player goes down, the Dolphins punt the ball away. In fact, we seem to have another punt battle here, with only Sam able to really make some ground. A face mask penalty helps move Miami closer, and suddenly we're 1st and goal.
3rd and goal. Kane offloads it to Sam. Touchdown! Kyle Juszczyk. That is not Sam. That is Kyle Juszczyk.
The big boy! This Juszczyk touchdown makes the score 17-10 as we kick the ball off.
The kick is up, and the kick is an actual fucking great kick there. Oh fuck, lights are out. Oh, it's a fumble, and the fumble's been recovered, Is that who I think it is? It is Kyle Juszczyk with the back-to-back touchdowns.
The big boy does it again! After just scoring on the play before, Juszczyk pulls off a special teams touchdown too. Now, in the space of a few seconds, the Dolphins have scored 2 touchdowns as Kenneth Murray Jr. goes off injured too. And while the Bills do score, just like the other game, the onside kick is recovered by the Dolphins and we win 24-17. Despite the win, we are still behind the Patriots in our division and we are still not in playoff contention either. This week, it's the game against Green Bay. On 3rd and 20, Kane makes a pass to Traquan Smith. Despite not getting the 1st down there, Green Bay challenge it anyway, and the decision is overturned. And now, once again, the Dolphins are on 4th and 20. And once again, Kane has that dumb look on his face. And once again, he begins to drive down the field. There's not much Kane could have done about that though. The first quarter ends 3-0 to Green Bay, and with them in possession too. That then becomes 6-0 as the Packers kick a second field goal. A second Dolphins fumble occurs, but this one is fumbled out of bounds, so the Dolphins get the ball back.
1st and 10, 18 yards to the end zone. Oh, is this a touchdown? It is a touchdown.
The Dolphins convert this Colin Johnson touchdown and now lead by 1.
Alright, Lamar. 3rd and inches, what are you doing? You're throwing an interception. Love that. Love your work, Lamar. It's a decent run. Look, once again, the blockers. Holy shit! Is that a touchdown? Is that a touchdown for the Miami Dolphins? It is. It is a pick six. A great run there. And once again, can we go back to looking at the blockers there for Jalen Mills?
This second touchdown helps give the Dolphins a lead of...
Oh, it's a fumble. Oh my god, is that another touchdown for the Miami Dolphins?
I haven't even finished explaining the last touchdown. Jeez. Anyway, these two touchdowns help give the Dolphins a lead of 21-6 heading into the second half. A costly pass interference call against Hamish leads to a CeeDee Lamb touchdown, and now the lead is reduced to 8. We head into the fourth quarter now, with the Packers at first and goal.
Fuck. Will they go for the 2 points here? They are going for the 2 points. Now this is exciting. Fuck, they got it.
With basically 8 minutes still left on the clock, the scores are now all tied up. Passes to Liam and Brooke help get the Dolphins downfield, as do strong runs from Sam. However, we can only settle for 3 points. But hey, a lead is a lead.
Oh no, that's an issue. Oh no, it isn't. We got the ball back. We got the ball back in excellent position as well.
And now, things are looking even better. 3 minutes to go, already leading by 3, and now just got the ball back in the red zone.
Touchdown, Miami Dolphins. It's too dark to see who that is. Who is it? It's Brad!
The lead is now 10 as the 2-minute warning hits. And the Packers are getting closer and closer. However, they run out of timeouts, and while Lamar does try for a last-second touchdown, the Packers still lose 31-21. And with the Packers losing this week, the Dolphins are now in the playoffs. With 2 games left, can the Dolphins hold on to this lead? This week is a win and in for the Dolphins. A win here will take us to 9 wins for the season, which will put us 2 ahead of the Patriots. And if we win today, the Patriots cannot win, as they are our opponents, so they would not be able to catch us in the division. Meanwhile, a loss here means that it would come down to the final week and would favour the Patriots on the head-to-head wins. I think. Playoffs are confusing. While the drive starts off good, a sack from former Lions player Ndamukong Suh sets us back and leads to a field goal attempt, which is missed. Again, you know who didn't miss their kick? The Patriots, as they take the lead going into the second quarter 3-0.
I must say, that is a very good start to that. And look at that, Sam with the block. The block from myself and Brad's injured again.
I swear, this man just lives off getting injured, huh?
Even if we can't get the touchdown here or the first down. But it doesn't matter. Liam Van Hyfendijk in for a touchdown.
This touchdown here gives the Dolphins the lead now, 7-3. And things get worse for the Patriots after this play.
Alright, it's Corey Davis. Alright, I got my fan airing out my room. Hopefully able to cool it down as Derrick Henry gets the ball. Oh no, Kane. Kane, what have you done? One of your actual players is out injured. Ooh, that's not good for the Sun God.
But hey, it could have been worse. Could have been an interception.
3rd and 4 now for the Pat Riots. Now that they've lost their best wide receiver, what are they going to do? They're going to throw it. They're going to throw it straight to the Miami Dolphins player who's not... What? What are you doing? Sir? Why? Why? Why did you not run for the end zone? Look at this. Look, there's no one in front of him. And he just... What? So, look, no one in front of him. I'm going to run it out.
Never mind. Luckily for the Patriots, it only cost them 3. And luckily for the Dolphins, we make that kick as the 2-minute warning hits. Aside from an injury to Patriots Creed Humphreys, the only exciting thing is a Patriot field goal. The third quarter rolls around, and it's going smoothly until...
Stafford's got a lot of time here, and he sends an absolute bomb into the end zone. It is incomplete, but we have a flag on the field. Hey, Mish.
This not only gives them the ball at the 1 yard line, it also gives them the lead by 3 as they score a touchdown from here with Derrick Henry. How can Kane respond to this?
Your touchdowns are leading your interceptions. Oh, this is a nice ball. That's a nice ball. That's a great ball. In fact, you know what that is? That is a touchdown. One play for Kane to get a touchdown there, and it's another touchdown for Liam Van Huyfendijk. I'm going to get the screenshot this time for sure.
He responds by throwing a touchdown the first play of the drive to Liam, but then the Patriots score another touchdown to get their 3-point lead back as we go into the final quarter. While we get close, New England Patriots defense is too good, and so we kick a field goal.
But, oops. What is going on? Did he just miss? Did fucking Blankenship just miss?
Let me rephrase that. We attempt to kick a field goal. Another missed kick from Blankenship could eliminate us from the playoffs. If that kick was successful, this would have at least tied up the game for us. While the Patriots do make their way down the field, they are only able to score a field goal, now leading by 6. But is it enough? Not only would the Dolphins need to score in less than 2 minutes, but they would also need to make the extra point too.
We've got 1:55, I believe, to take the ball from one side of the field all the way to the other to score a touchdown. If we can score a touchdown, that'll put us in the lead. And oh my god, who? Alright, clock's still running. We got the no huddle. Kane's looking for an opportunity. I can see where he's looking. He throws the ball to where it is, and it's a touchdown. Is that Sam? And with the scores even, Blankenship steps up and gets the extra point. Now, the Miami Dolphins are in the lead with a few minutes, with a minute to go.
The Dolphins now lead by 1, and the Patriots have just over a minute to score here.
This is all or nothing here, folks. I'm surprised that they're just short of the kick. So Stafford's wanting to find someone on the sideline and get the ball out of bounds, or go straight for the touchdown here. And it is incomplete. Is there any pass interference? No. Alright, Stafford has one more opportunity. One shot, one opportunity. This is it for all the marbles. If the Patriots can't get this pass completed, the Miami Dolphins will win by 1 point. The ball is up. Ball's in the end zone. There's a lot of men there. There's a man there. And it is incomplete. Waiting for the ref's decision. No pass interference, and that's it. The Miami Dolphins have somehow snuck their way a victory over the New England Patriots, and I believe at this point we have clinched the division.
And try they do, but in the end, they are unable to make the final pass, as the Dolphins now qualify for the playoffs.
Injury report. Oh, and I've got one more thing to do after this. Brad dislocated his elbow. He's out for 2 weeks. Okay, Liam strained his back from fucking carrying our team against the Patriots. He's out for the final game of this pre-playoff season. Haha. Shaq Mason's out for 1 more week. Jordan Fuller's out for 1 more week. Kenneth Murray Jr. is out for 2 weeks, which is a shame, but Tomp has stepped up in his absence.
While we had clinched a playoff spot by now, I felt as if we were being let down by one person, so I went to the board to try and arrange a replacement.
Yeah, I'm just looking for someone who name Nice. Just making sure there's no one else I knew on this. What? Why is he there? Where? What? Who? Signed to active roster. Yes. There we go. So he shouldn't be on here again, right?
We head into our final regular season game against the Jets. A win here would be nice, but losing would not eliminate us. The first score comes late in the first, with TJ Hawkinson scoring a touchdown to put the Jets up 7-0. In reply, the Dolphins do one of their classic things, losing Taylor Lewan to injury. Jeez, it's a fight between him and Brad to see who can get injured the most during the year, huh? We end up punting the ball away from that drive, and believe me, our next drive goes even worse. Kane throws an interception, giving the ball back to the Jets.
Fuck, there's nothing funnier than watching this Diglett run around. Oh, a fumble! We've got the ball now. And, just like that, Miami Dolphins on the board. Taekwon Lewis.
Turns out that play wasn't so bad, because now the scores are level again. Just before half, the Dolphins need a field goal to go into the break 10-7 up. Jimmy G takes this personally and launches not one, but two big bombs downfield, which eventually materialises as a Justin Jackson touchdown, giving the Jets a 4-point lead. Geez, it's a bit rough here, all these Lions players scoring against us in our final game. What's Kane done to them, aside from thrashing the Lions back in Week 8? The Jets then score a second touchdown, this time to non-Lions player Jacoby Myers, and the Dolphins are looking to be in a little bit of trouble here. They now trail by 11 in this final quarter, and with the final minute on the clock, the Dolphins are a few yards out from the Jets' end zone.
Kane keeps running around a lot, but that's okay because that's a unlucky not touchdown there. Oh, what's this though from Kane? He's cooking. He's not cooking a touchdown, but he is cooking. Is that a touchdown? I can't see because it's too dark. Hey, touchdown! Who got it? That is the Jets player you're following. Who got the touchdown? Who got the touchdown? Hey, we got the 2 points though. It's a 3-point game. Are we going to go for the onside kick?
That touchdown and 2-point conversion now gives the 3-point lead to the Jets.
No, for the love of God, don't go for the fucking... We're going for a tutty if we're going for this. We are not going for a fucking field goal. Never mind, Jets got the ball. Hey, they can still fumble it.
However, the Jets recover the onside kick and just run out the clock to win 21-18. Our wildcard game is against the Kansas City Chiefs. Kane doesn't care about the win-loss record for either team and begins driving his way up the field.
Second and goal. Kane's going to throw. He throws it. And it is a touchdown. Liam Van Huyfendijk, on his return, gets another touchdown. The first score of the playoffs goes to Liam Van Huyfendijk, not you, Hamish. Go offline.
And just like that, the Dolphins lead in this playoff game. Even better, in the second half, Chiefs quarterback Dak Prescott is sacked twice and has to punt the ball away. We do not score, instead going 3 and out before also punting. And while the Chiefs are looking good in their second possession, an injury to Joe Tooney really puts a dent in their plans. They can only manage 3 more points from their next drive, still trailing by 4 with a minute to go. A pass interference call brings us close to the end zone, where we find the Dolphins next.
That is huge for us, that pass interference. That gets us the automatic first down and in a better field position. Only to give it right the fuck back away.
While this does not lead to the Chiefs scoring, it does cost the Dolphins potentially 3 or even 7 points, as there was still a minute to play. With Joe Tooney now back on the field, the Chiefs look more confident, making their way downfield strongly, finishing with a converted touchdown. Now, the Chiefs lead and the Dolphins are on the back foot. The third quarter ends with us 13 yards out, and we come back out, driven to get to the end zone. While a Zach Gentry catch at the 4-yard line is overturned to incomplete, Kane connects with Traquan Smith for a first down before this happens.
Kane offloads to Sam again. Did he find it? Did he find it? Fuck yeah, he did. Touchdown, Sam.
Once again, the Dolphins are leading by 4. Alongside this, there is only 6.5 minutes left in this game. And I mean, come on, it's Dak Prescott. Sure, he might be on the Chiefs in-game, but he's still a cowboy at heart.
We need to get them. We need to stop them. Because if we can stop them... No, no, no! That might be the end of our season. Right there, Elijah Mitchell touchdown.
Disclaimer, this was written before the Cowboys bet the Buccaneers 31-14 in this year's wildcard round. No matter, the Dolphins just need a field goal to take this to overtime. We make our way up the field, getting to within 20 yards with over a minute left. However, a holding call takes us back 10, where we find ourselves right now.
So, that didn't help. I think we need to put you back in the wheelchair, mate. Anyway, 1st and 20 now. The clock didn't... Yeah, it did stop. Alright, Liam Van Huyfendijk, who...
And so, That one fumble eliminates us from the playoffs, with the final score being a 17-14 loss. That really stings, as we were in a very good position to at least take them to overtime, if not win that game. And so, that ends the rookie year of the Doiz taking over the Miami Dolphins. But how did we do? We will first look at our defensive players, as they are quite underlooked this season. Tom ended up with 30 tackles for the season, with his best game coming against the Jets, where alongside his 5 tackles, Tom recorded 2 sacks, one of which he forced a fumble from too. Hamish had a great season for tackles, with 86 total tackles, 37 of them being solo. However, when it came to deflections, he only managed 4, alongside 0 interceptions. Missing 6 games really hurt Brad's stats, as he only managed 137 yards from 20 receptions, although he did manage to score touchdowns from 10% of his receptions. Liam had a very good season for yards, as he turned 48 receptions into 645 yards, for an average of just over 14 yards per reception. His best game came towards the end of the season, in a game against the Jets. While he only had 3 receptions, he turned them into 131 yards and 2 touchdowns. Also in week 13, he rushed 2 yards. Sam's season started off slow, before rushing for over 100 yards in week 4 versus the Bengals. For the entire season, Sam was only 16 yards short of cracking 1,000 yards rushing in his rookie season. However, if we include his 240 receiving yards, he easily cracked that 1,000-yard mark. His real breakout game was week 12 against the Texans, where he made 143 yards on offense, with 97 of them rushing, for 3 touchdowns total. Brooke ended up as the wide receiver with the most receiving yards out of all of the Doiz, with 713 yards total. Despite this, there was only one game where he made over 100 yards. This was week 8 versus Detroit, where he made 160 yards from only 6 receptions, scoring 2 of his 5 total touchdowns during that game. Lastly, we have Kane. He ended his rookie season having thrown for 2,710 yards, 21 touchdowns, and 18 interceptions. The best of his games was the game against Detroit, where he threw 4 touchdowns for no interceptions, and his game against the Jets, where he had a near-perfect quarterback rating after throwing 3 touchdowns for 0 picks, making 11 of 15 attempts. Meanwhile, he would like to forget his games against the Browns and the Chargers, where he threw 3 picks for 0 touchdowns in each game. For a bit of fun, I decided to keep simulating through the years to see what would happen. First off though, the end of year awards. While none of our team were voted to the Pro Bowl, Sam won Offensive Rookie of the Year, beating out Garrett Wilson and Daniel Bellinger to take the top spot.
Hey, Sam! I forget they were all rookies. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Sam! And Garrett Wilson, Bellinger, Malik Willis, Olave, Dotson. Hey, I got 7th. Liam got 9th.
Alongside him, both Brooke, 7th, and Liam, 9th, made the top 10. Next up, I wanted to see which team would win this year's Super Bowl. Obviously, I was rooting for the Chiefs, as they eliminated us, so I was very excited to see them beat the Rams 38-20 in the final.
Anyway, let's have a look at the recap. I still cannot get over Coach of the Year. And the fact that, I mean, everyone's got the same coach, but still, the fact that he got Coach of the Year. Well.
The next year, the Dolphins went 6-11, finishing last in our division, thus missing the playoffs. Kane improved on his touchdown to interception ratio, throwing 35 touchdowns to 14 picks. Liam really broke out as a wide receiver 1, with 12 touchdowns, and Brooke wasn't far behind with 9. That year, the Lions won the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, 41-24. It is now 2024, and we are once again in the playoffs. In fact, we reversed our win-loss record from last year, now going 11-6 to win the division. We finish as the 2nd seed and take on the Texans in the wildcard round. We end up winning this game 24-17 and are now up against the Tennessee Titans in the divisional round. In another tight game, we win this 35-32 to set up a revenge game against the team that eliminated us in Week 1, the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs, who went 12-5, finished as the top seed and would be our toughest opponent. Unfortunately, they ended up eliminating us before going on to beat the Rams in the Super Bowl once again. As the 2025 season begins, we have some changes. Firstly, Sam is now a superstar running back, having killed it in the last season. However, we are missing one of our Doiz. Hamish left the Miami Dolphins to sign with the San Francisco 49ers. Despite losing him, the Dolphins are back in the playoffs, winning their division again and facing off against the Steelers in the wildcard round. Despite both teams going 10-7 during the regular season, we completely blow out the Steelers 42-7 to meet their AFC North buddies, the Baltimore Ravens, in the divisional playoff. The Ravens end up avenging the Steelers, beating us 52-22. In that year's Super Bowl, the New York Giants beat the Houston Texans 27-24. Checking in on the 2026 season, Hamish must have had an absolute stinker of a year with the 49ers, as he's now out of the NFL. And, despite offering him a contract to rejoin the Dolphins, the general manager declines this, alongside the trade that would net us 2 mid-round picks for our third best cornerback. Another 6-11 season eliminates us from the playoffs, and the Giants go back-to-back for Super Bowl wins, winning 28-21 against the Raiders. 2027, the 5th year after the Doiz rookie year, leads to more departures. Both Sam and Liam now join Hamish as free agents in the NFL, with no teams picking them up after their contracts expired. This was another disappointing year, with the Dolphins finishing 7-10 and missing out on the playoffs again. However, it's not all bad news, as the Lions won their second Super Bowl, beating the Chargers 31-24. 2028 brought a couple more changes, namely the loss of Tom to the Las Vegas Raiders, as well as the Buffalo Bills relocating to Austin, becoming the Austin Bats, and qualifying as the 7th seed for the playoffs. The Dolphins, however, finished last in the division and missed out on the playoffs again. Alongside the Bats, the New York Jets also qualified from our division and ended up winning the Super Bowl 34-24 against the Philadelphia Eagles. By 2029, only one Doi remained with the Miami Dolphins, being Brooke. Kane left to join our fierce rivals, the Kansas City Chiefs, whereas Brad is now a free agent. Tom, meanwhile, left the Raiders after 1 year to join the Denver Broncos. Speaking of the Broncos, they were our opponent in the wildcard round, as the Miami Dolphins make the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. In a Doi v Doi game, Tom's Broncos would defeat Brooks' Dolphins to advance to the divisional round. Despite being in his age 33 season, Brooks still managed to record double-digit touchdowns for the Dolphins this year, only 1 touchdown behind the leader. After the Giants went back-to-back in 2025 and 2026 in Super Bowl wins, the Jets did the same thing, winning this year's Super Bowl, ironically, against the Giants. Finally, in 2030, Brooke was released from the Dolphins and was out of the NFL. In very accurate fashion, the Colts would pick up Kane on a 1-year deal, despite Kane being 34 at the time and have regressed 15 points on his overall from his peak. Meanwhile, Tom was released from the Broncos and joined all of his Doi friends on the free agency. And so, that ends the Doiz takeover of the Miami Dolphins. While we managed to make the playoffs twice as a full team, we could never beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And after that second loss, players began to drift apart, with some of us lasting way longer than others at the Miami Dolphins. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again Tuesday for episode 69, of Rainbow Six Siege. See you guys. Touchdown.
Running overtime.